Australians throw away 6 tons of textile waste every 10 minutes, and 90% of our clothes end up in landfill. Despite this, 95% of materials can be recycled. In fact, 81.5% of the people we surveyed said that they wanted a second life for their clothes. So, how can we reinvent the way we manufacture clothes with zero waste while still matching current trends? Well, my nan knits my jumpers, and although she puts a lot of love and soul into them, they can all be unraveled back into one single thread. Using the same idea, we can create clothes that can be recycled over and over again, that stay on trend. Infinite clothing, one thread, endless possibilities for generations to come. We want to disrupt the fashion industry by creating a product that is flexible enough to keep up with the fashionistas while minimizing our impact on the environment. We create seamless clothes from wool, and when the customer is done for the season, they can return it to our store and it can be unraveled back into balls of yarn. We knit this yarn into new products and the cycle continues. This removes consumer guilt from throwing away old clothes and allows a comfortable and cost-efficient alternative to fast fashion. If clothes are ripped, we can patch them, and at the end of the material's life, we can repurpose them and recycle them into other products. By 2024, we plan to make $300,000 in annual profit. How? Well, our business model is simple. 10 pop-up stores around Sydney, and we'll place them in key areas with high visibility and participate in major design and fashion markets to raise our profile with early adopters. As we grow, so will our stores, with the hopes of expanding 25 markets within the New South Wales and Victoria region by the end of 2022. Eventually, we will escalate our manufacturing and collaborate with Australian artists and designers to make and remake clothes. We expect 3,000 of our clothes to be recycled into new trends with a vision to collaborate with others to create repurposable designs by 2030. In our team, we have Madison, who's in commerce and design, Yang in computer science, Kelvin in aviation management, Cheng in mechanical engineering, and myself in business and computer science. Our team is a diverse range of backgrounds with a passion of sustainability, so we can make infinite clothing grow into the future. Our ask is that you donate your woolen clothes to us. And that's all.
Great activity completed. So I love the idea of the endless clothing and pulling this thread. But one thing that I wondered is how does that actually work? It's actually pretty hard. I saw you demonstrating how you can pull the thread on a jumper, but how are you actually going to do this?
So at the start, we will actually design a knitting technique that actually allows to be pulled out easily. And some of it, we have research about it. There are machines which easily unknit clothes. Right, those is very, very simple and it can be placed anywhere. And during our pop-up store, we will have the consumers come over and demonstrate in front of them how they are unknit.
Have you done that?
Using those? No.
Okay.
And the pop-up stores, how do they work? What's the business model for that? So you can open the pop-up stores, people come in and donate their woolen clothes, and how do you pay for the staff to unravel and then remake?
Yeah, so
So pop-up stores are just a starting point for engagement. So what we really want to do in the pop-up store is just to allow the community to see that this is viable, this can be done, and those people with sentiment value can return their old clothing to new ones. So our pop-up store, how it works is we actually charge these consumers who want to turn their old clothing into new clothing for a fixed fee. And then if they like the product and they want to come back or they want to buy our product, because we'll have our own line of clothing, we will charge like as two separate kind of income streams. So our line of clothing and their recycled wool clothes. So yeah.
Hi, I wanted to ask, how are you power looming the wool once it's been deconstructed, and is that going to be done here, and who will do that? And if you're going to get it overseas, have you thought about the carbon emissions that is actually going to contribute, and so essentially it won't really make it as an environmentally friendly yarn to start with if you're sourcing here and then taking it over there and then bringing it back?
Yeah, that's a good question. But right now we are just planning to start in Australia and locally. So because this is a relatively new area that is unexplored, and we think that to answer your looming questions, what we are planning to do is by 2024 we're going to have our own factory space. So we're going to have pop-up stores, and we have one main plant. So how it works is when demand is a lot, we'll send all this wool back to our main plant with a fixed design, and using those fixed design,